Let's call this meeting over. Please rise for the flag salute.
Where's that?
Move it. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Captain, we have to move that flag.
Yeah.
That's 2 meetings. Robert's rules. The Junior Police Academy got moved. Okay, roll call please.
Did you hear him?
Here.
Mrs. Pascal here, Mr. Ranieri.
Here.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Here.
Mrs. Kelly. Here. Mr. Farrell.
Here.
Mr. Wood.
Here.
Mr. Basor.
Here.
And Mr. Jury's not.
He's excused.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay, public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given by the clerk in the following manner. 1, posted on the bulletin board in the Borough Clerk's office on January 3rd, 2019. And 2, emailed to the retrospect and courier post on January 3rd, 2019. We have the approval of minutes. A motion is in order for the approval of minutes of July 30th and August 7th meetings submitted by the clerk, as each member has received copies. Is there a motion?
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranieri, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
Reports.
I have a treasurer's report for the period ending July 31st, 2019. Total current fund revenue for the month of July, $417,823.26. I have information from the municipal court that for the month of July, total of $10,901.55 was collected. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. I have the report of the borough clerk for the month of August. A total of $237.25 was collected for permits, fees, and dog license and pet licenses. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. I have the report of the registrar for the month of August. A total of $2,104 was collected for death copies, marriage copies, and marriage licenses. And all monies were turned over to the treasurer. I have the report of the tax collector for the month of August. Are you ready for this one?
Can I guess?
$4,637,523.07.
Can you repeat that?
And in sewer, $111,127.82 was collected. And also, homestead rebates were granted for the fourth quarter. And those adjusted bills will be going out.
So it shows as a credit.
It'll show as a credit on their account. There's a little blue bill that you have to send out to the state, and that doesn't supply, we pay for it. But they do reimburse us for that.
For the postage,
A question.
for the stamp, and the book, everything?
Yeah, we'll call it a reimbursement, but you know.
A question, if the mortgage company is paying it, they will get the credit on that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's automatic?
We
They
mail it.
download a file. It's all done electronically for the 95% of the mortgage companies. And also the tax sale will be October 22nd. Those notices will go out too. Okay, and to go on with the reports, the fire marshal's report, fire fees collected $2,855, 63 inspections completed, 155 EMS incidents, and 47 fire incidents during the month of August. There was 1 type 1 permit issued, and August EMS fees, $19,975.22. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. And I think that's all that I have.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay, is there a motion to receive the reports as read?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Farrow, second by Ms. Kelly. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, good. Communications, we have a thank you note from the Bayshore family, fruit basket. Mark, once again. Condolences. Is there a motion to accept the motion?
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein, second by Mr. Farrell. All in favor?
Aye.
Public hearing, this is for ordinance 1911. This is an ordinance amending a portion of the code, Runnemede Chapter 395, Section 395-7. This is the garage height again. This portion of the meeting is open to the public. Anyone wishing to speak on this particular ordinance, please come to the microphone and state your name and address. Seeing no one, is there a motion to close the public portion?
Also move.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Mr. Ranieri. All in favor?
Aye.
Public portion is closed. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to adopt on second, final reading and advertise according to law.
Motion by Mr. Farrell. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Second by Ms. Passio. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
5 ayes, 1 absent.
All right, the ordinance is adopted. Yeah, I wanted to get that right before committees. Okay, so we're going to make a quick change here. We have a resolution at all, or has that already been taken care of?
Yeah, it's a resolution. Okay?
What resolution? Is it confirming appointments?
It's the one that's appointments. No?
19105?
Yep.
Okay, so we have 19105. Okay, resolution 19105, resolution confirming 2019 appointments. We have Christopher Allo, Special Police Officer, Class 2. And then we have the Green Team, and a list of all the members of the Green Team. And other than that, is there a motion to approve this resolution?
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Ranieri. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
5 ayes, 1 absent.
All right, the resolution is adopted. We are going to swear in Mr. Allo.
Yes.
We gotta get him sworn in so we get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take pictures in there.
Oh, you're taking pictures?
You're making it now, right?
Yeah.
Select the pictures.
Okay, there we go. For the record. Okay, I state your name.
I, Christopher Allo,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United
and
States
in this state,
and this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of Special Police Officer
of the office of Special Police Officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will not use my office
and I will not use my office
to grant preferential treatment,
to grant preferential treatment
nor to seek personal gain,
or to seek personal gain,
favor,
favor,
or advantage
or advantage
not available to the general public.
not available to the general public.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've done this before, right? You've done it? Good. Congratulations, new officer.
Welcome.
Ms. Kelly.
And have you on board.
All right, thank you. Thank you again. You want to say something?
Yeah, just
Just the
so everybody know, Chris comes with a wealth of experience. We're very lucky to have him. Did 25 years in the Camden County Prosecutor's Office, and he retired as a sergeant in the Domestic Violence Unit, which will come in handy with what we do every day, and he'll be a real asset to not only myself, Captain Murray, the sergeants, but the younger officers too. Because, you know, with the domestic violence is very important, and he has all the knowledge in the world, so that helps us out. We're happy to have him.
You couldn't stay retired, huh?
He retired too young.
Good luck.
Yeah. So, just a little fast bookkeeping thing here. On our agenda, you've got two 107s. So the second one is 108, and it's properly noted on the actual resolution that's attached to this.
All right, back to the agenda. All right, we have, we'll go through committee reports. First one, Finance Administration, Mr. Ranieri.
Okay.
You're always first.
Thank you, Mayor. I forget, I used to do public works, now, not yet, thank you.
Come on in, we got you back.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. Good evening, everybody. In finance, we have secured our bond anticipation note for our capital bond, ordinance number 1908, and our utility bond,
ordinance 1909. We had 8 bidders, which is pretty good, and we chose the best rate at 1.5%, 1.52%. The bonds total is $743,375. And now that we are funded, we have begun scheduling and moving forward with all the work that was described in the scope of the bonds. We're purchasing materials for Phase 1 at Crescent Avenue, the retrofit for the stormwater plan. We're all looking forward to getting started there. The borough is now entering into a structured learning program. And we're working with Triton, Highland, and Timber Creek. We will be working with special education students and their coaches in many of our departments throughout the borough. This is a great project. This is helping young handicapped men and women to start their journey in the workforce, and we've decided to get involved and get some jobs throughout the borough. It's a good program. Look forward to getting started with that. Reimagine Runnemede has completed their first mural. It's right across the street at 10 Leaf Studio. Mark your calendars. October 17th at 5:30, we'll be having a dedication ceremony. We'll have local food and beverages from some of our local restaurants as well. We've painted a whimsical parking lot mural down at Green Acres. Check it out. Very, very nice. Get a lot of good comments about that as well. And last but not least, the mayor, Patty, myself, and Harry have been working on securing our bronze certification for this year. And next year we'll be working to achieve our silver certification. And the rest is progress.
Thank you.
John.
Thank you.
All right, public safety.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll give the fire department the report. Through August of 2019, $19,975.22 was collected for EMS services, and total fees and EMS to the end of August is $238,632.91. $238,632.91 has been turned over to the treasurer. And our fire company building committee is working very diligently. We are in the midst of assigning the loan papers for the renovation. Approximately 1.8, the fire company will be the loan. Approximately that. Well, hopefully not. But that's what we're that's ballpark figure. And there was a very busy month. The fire department responded to 202 incidents, including 1 major fire. The members continue to use their skills, talk to them, and work with other agencies. And I just got a phone call today from the chief. About a month ago, we had the squad was on view for the festival. And it's a beautiful new apparatus that we purchased this year, and we purchased it in April. Well, Pierce, the builders, want to exhibit it at the Firemen's Convention down the shore. Remember the Quint?
They did it last year.
They did the Quint. They did the Quint.
Did we get an accident on the way back?
No, that was this time this year.
That was, I think that was,
It hit the fire, it hit the gas station?
I forget.
I remember. Okay, they want to take it, that's it.
Yeah, so Pierce is going to exhibit it for 3 days down the shore at the fire convention.
That's nice.
We're very happy to see that, because it is a special, very special, custom-made, made-to-order, state-of-the-art, and it's really what they call these squads are floating toolboxes on wheels. It has everything you need for a fire. And it works the turnpike, especially on the turnpike, because it has all the extricating jaws of life, all different kinds and types, the bigger kinds, the smaller kinds, whatever is needed for an accident, the squad has on it. And it's all hydraulic. It's amazing what this apparatus can do. And I'm very proud of it, and I'm so glad that we're going to be able to exhibit it. Okay, for the police report, there were 2 Narcan deployments during the month by the EMS. The police department, I'm proud to say, won the New Beginnings softball tournament, police and fire department, and some public service people, and council. Great.
Great day.
All
Great
came
day.
together for a wonderful day of sport and fun and food and wonderful prizes. The prizes were fabulous. And of course, the trophy was, it's 3 feet tall. It's the second year that we won. Last year, the trophies were like that, little itty things.
Exciting.
But this year, we won a 3-footer, and it's going to be displayed in our lobby, and we're all very proud about that. And our police were very active. They had 794 calls for service in the month of August. That's really busy. And traffic summonses, 216. 28 motor vehicle crashes. It's a little bit higher than normal. 135 arrests. That's a little higher than normal too. Hours of overtime, 21. That's about average. I'd like to see it lower, of course. They always want it lower.
2 of them were swap jobs.
Oh, is that what that
Yeah,
was?
2 out of
Okay.
the 21, which accounted for probably 10 hours
I
of
understand.
the 21.
And no Narcan, and nothing with the bike patrol this month. So that's my report.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Hey, public events. Ms. Benson.
Okay, thank you very much. I have just one thing that I want to report, and that is our townwide yard sale, which will be on Saturday, September 28th, from 8 to 2. The rain date will be Sunday, September 29th. There is no registration and no fee, so just put your wares out. Have a good time selling everything, and if whatever you don't sell, please put it back in, and then you can put it out the trash, or put it back in the basement, your garage, or wherever you want to put it. So have fun, and Harry, I guess will be getting you that sign that'll
The
go
banner,
up.
yeah.
The banner will go up, and it'll be advertised wherever.
And Joyce is putting a big ad on the
Yes.
LED.
Yes.
Create an ad for the,
Townwide.
You obviously don't look at.
I'm getting
You
a
did
lot of
already?
phone calls.
It's been there for weeks.
I missed it.
I'm getting a lot of phone calls in regards to the townwide yard
There's a nice
sale.
tag on it.
And there's dates to remember that are in our newsletter that we send to every household. So if you have your newsletter, hold on to it, because like I said, public events, there's all the dates that we are having our events. And there's more to come, so. With that, I report progress.
Okay, thank you. Construction and engineering.
Thank you. I'm going to rely on Caucus report. Mark's Caucus report was kind of extensive, so we'll just go with that.
Sounds good, thank you. Public Works, we'll skip that one. Parks and Recreation, Mr. Lovenstein.
Yeah, I'm just going to go from caucus. We had a good productive meeting right before here with the soccer board. Mr. Sparrow was there, and Barb Sands, and Mr. Pescick. We got some things ironed out. It's good to have good communication with the RY, and the rest is progress.
Thank you.
Solicitors report.
Progress.
Progress. Engineer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to also rely on my report from caucus. Other than Resolution 19-98 is on tonight's agenda to award the road program to Charles Barandino. We discussed it at caucus, unless anybody has any questions about it.
I do have one question. When do you think you'll get together for these guys, or what's our time?
If it gets awarded tonight, we'll draw up the contracts tomorrow and then get them sent to them. They have 10 business days to return contracts to us. We'll set up the pre-con meeting and get going with the project.
Mark, what are they doing on each end? Are they repairing the water lines, or what is that?
That's gas line.
That's,
Gas lines?
well,
Captain, that's the gas line, right?
there's also a pre-construction meeting starting tomorrow at Camden County Engineer's Office for guy rail improvements. And one of those involves the PSE&G substation. So there might, I don't know if they're going to mark out work for that project or if they're doing something else.
There's stuff,
Yeah.
there's things marked on like 4th Avenue, East 4th Avenue. There's a lot of marks all over town that I'm seeing. You know what that's about?
South Jersey Gas is in town doing some mains and services
Okay, I thought they were all done.
No, there's an ongoing project right now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, old business, nothing, new business. Skip that. We're going to go, so for the resolutions this evening, because of unanimous consent, I'm just going to read them off. If there is any questions, let us know, but we'll vote on them as one large block. So we have resolution 1998, which is a resolution awarding the contract to Charles Marandino for the fiscal year 2019 road program. This is the base bid of 336, the alternate bid of 70, and the alternate bid 2 of 43 with a total of 450,642. So as everyone knows, that was the continuation of the DOT project last year, which is Schisler. Then we have resolution 1999, resolution authorizing property maintenance liens. There's a list of all those, which includes the update for the tree that was taken down on Charles. So you have an updated one. Resolution 19100 is a resolution authorizing the disallowance of veterans deduction. That must have been sent to us.
I'll explain that in case there's any
I
questions.
don't think there's any questions. It's not a veteran anymore, right?
Well, no, we don't know how long there wasn't a veteran in the house. It's one of these that
Changed.
slips through the cracks. The house was sold and it wasn't picked up, so we sent the current owner the application and said, and he never returned it, so we're removing the veteran's deduction.
No problem. Resolution authorizing agreement with the retiree. Just to confirm this one, as everyone knows, this was our retired police officer, Mr. Brown. There was a clause in his contract that limited his outside employment. This relinquishes him from that obligation. In return, he is limited to his health insurance benefits until he is Medicare eligible. Does everybody recall this conversation? It took a little while, so the council approves that. There's the agreement attached. It's very similar to what the chief signed, what the union agreed to. Resolution 19102. It's a resolution authorizing a refund of national title insurance for overpayment of taxes. Resolution 1903 is a resolution authorizing an interlocal service agreement by and between the county and the Borough of Runnemede for $25,000 for round 219 recreation and facility grants. These are the lighting at the park, Beaver Branch Park. I like that you put that on there, Beaver Branch.
Yes.
Resolution 19104 is a resolution awarding contract bid for various vendors for the park and cooperative pricing system. This is the paper. Mr. Ranieri, just let you know, this paper is not all recyclable paper. This is only paper. So we thought that was part of our application. It's
I
not.
think there might be, there's a whole.
There might
list
be, but it's not a specific bid for recycling paper. So we're still going to do it, we do it every year. Resolution 1905, we already did. Resolution 1906 is a resolution regulating certain salaries of employees of the Borough of Runnemede. This is the raises for the non-contractual employees, the change for the mayor and council, and the pesticide license, and the assistant sewer superintendent. Resolution 107 is a resolution requesting approval of items from revenue for appropriations. This is something new that we're doing to make sure that everybody understands. Oh, no, it isn't. This is the clean communities. This is what the state's making us do again.
Two chapter 159, 107 and 108.
So what chapter 159 is something that wasn't in the budget. We got $19,000 or 18, we had to insert it in the budget. So the state knows that we received $18,000 from the state.
Correct, and the other one is for the one we just approved tonight, the recreation enhancement.
The 25,000.
That was the clean communities.
The one was clean communities, and the other one is the open space recreation grant. That's the 25, so that's 106 and 107, or 107 and 108. And that's all the resolutions, correct? So would someone like to make a motion from 98-104,
98 to 1.
104, and 106 to 108?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein, second by Ms. Kelly. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell,
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly,
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
5 ayes, 1 absent.
Okay, those resolutions are adopted. We have first reading of ordinance 1912. It's an ordinance canceling certain funded appropriation balances. This is the money that was left over from 2008 and 2009. This is going to purchase the fingerprint machine for the police department.
Make a motion to adopt on first reading and advertise according to law with a public hearing to be held at a meeting on October 1st, 2019.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Neary, second by Ms. Passio. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Renier.
Yes.
Five ayes, one absent.
Oh, did I not say it correctly?
No, you said it fine.
Nah. Does anybody have a question in the audience? I know that's, if you have a question of that ordinance, you can, it's bond money, it's money that the borough borrows. And if we don't spend it all, this is left over, and it's like, I'll read you the amounts if you're curious. From 2008, there was 3,000 left over from when we put the bathrooms in at Beaver Branch Park. There was 6,000 left over from, I don't recall, like 5,800 left over. So this basically moves the money to the police department's line and purchases the fingerprint reader.
How much do you need?
Yes.
Yeah. Ordinance 1913 is ordinance fixing the salaries of certain officers and employees for the Borough of Runnemede. This is the salary ordinance which we're obligated to do every year. We're going to start doing this in January instead of in August. So, someone would like to make a motion on this one? This basically establishes the current and ranges for salaries of all the employees throughout the entire borough.
I'll make a motion to adopt on first reading and advertise according to law with a public hearing to be held at a meeting on October 1st, 2019.
I'll second that motion.
The motion by Mr. Neary, second by Ms. Pasco. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
And Mr. Renier.
Yes.
Five ayes, one absent.
That it?
Payment of bills. I don't see a bill list.
Here.
Okay, would someone like to make a motion to pay the?
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Ms. Passio. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
And Mr. Renier.
Yes.
All right, bill list is approved. This portion is open to the public. Anyone wishing to speak? Come to the microphone, state your name and address.
My name is Jerry Salaviano. I live at 36 West Ferndale Drive. I'm a member of the library executive board, and as the other two I'm with me. We're just here to invite all of you to our open house that we're having on September 21st from 10 to 1, that's a Saturday, celebrating our 15th year of being located where we are currently. That's September 18th, will be our 15th year for being in the current building that we're in. Of course, I think we've been in existence for over 40 years. So hopefully you'll get a chance to come and see what we do. And I want to take an opportunity to say thank you for your support and everything that we have. We also are having a no fine week. That's September 15th through the 21st. And I thought maybe if we could get that up on your...
That's what I was just going to suggest. Ms. Pinto does do a great job with the sign. She
Not
does.
necessarily the open house because...
You don't want to promote the open house?
I think we're concerned about how many people may show up
Okay.
and we're not, and may not be set up for that. But no fine week,
That's a good answer.
with the no fine week up, then maybe we'll get...
Whatever you want.
Send me the info.
Just send an email
That's
and
fine.
Pinto, whatever you want.
Kathy-
Okay.
Kathy,
Send me an email.
we'll do that.
So you don't want to say anything about the open house, huh?
I asked Kathy about that, and she wasn't sure she was concerned.
Maybe because it's a senior.
And because it's on, you have to say residents only, it's on the site.
Oh,
You
I
know,
see. Okay, so you,
So it's like finance,
Yeah.
you know.
And there are a lot of things that go on in the library. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with.
do you want to, why don't you tell the members of council a little bit? I mean, even our discussion that we had the last time, which I think was a very productive discussion, some of the members do know about it, but at least if they hear from you guys, if you guys, if you want to come up and let us know,
Has a list of
You know.
that are coming up, so that's kind of.
and just make sure you have to give your name for the record only because,
I'm Pat Smith, 876 Orchard Avenue, Runnemede.
And I'm Robin Petrangelo, 660 Denmark Terrace.
and Robin, you're the president.
I'm the president.
Kathy does a fantastic job on the library website and the Facebook page. So I don't know if maybe the Facebook, hit like on the Facebook page or tell everybody to look on Facebook and hit like, but so much information is out there. Different programs that are going on. I think on 9/17, there's going to be a baby and toddler library play hour. I don't know if it's an hour, but it starts at 11. And for just babies and toddlers. So there's all kinds of things community stuff happening, because we talked about the community, and.
So that's my question to you guys. I got you in a meeting now. Did you guys get a chance to talk to the seniors?
Not yet, but.
You're gonna go to this meeting that's,
We start here.
you're gonna start with us?
First, yeah, so.
Oh.
We're doing other things.
Yeah, so the library board, just to jump in a little bit, Mr. Lovenstein and I, we were at it was your, a planning meeting, right? Strategic planning. It was very good. Of course, I was there, so it was very long. And, but we got a lot to talk about, and a lot of great ideas came out of it. Now, some of the ideas are, a little bit difficult, and, like I said, the idea that the library has to evolve, and how does it evolve, and what we can do to support the library for their evolution, and, that benefits our community. And there were some great ideas, and one of the ideas really is talking to the senior members about, working together to help both organizations. And then what it does for us as the borough is, it is one of our buildings. It is buildings and grounds. So you heard us tonight talking about our bonds and monies that we have. This group has wanted to invest in this community. So I think there's not a single person here that would invest to make our buildings better and more useful.
Right.
And that's the key. How do we get more use out of everything?
And for the community, not just
Yes.
the library.
Yes.
For a small amount of people, we need to open it up to more.
Yeah. So I think it was very good. I'm glad you guys are here. It's great to see it.
So hit that like.
September
How do you
21st, what time?
communicate to
Open
the
house.
through Facebook?
The Facebook website, Kathy's website is
And the
phenomenal.
Facebook is very good too.
I think we talked about why can't we have some kind of a community calendar, but you were not allowed to put that on your calendar, that information on the borough.
Well, we could put a link. I mean, if that was, if
I mean, like
our,
a calendar or RYA.
well, it's no different than the police department, the fire department.
Right.
The library could be linked to the borough's website, so you would
Well, it
get
is linked.
the 2,500 people that we have would be, linked over there. Exactly.
But I think, I was thinking of like one thing that is all the community on something.
Well, the library is
I don't
part of
know,
ours.
but I'm
Yeah.
not really a techie person.
Well, you've got some good people in the library working
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I mean, for everybody, because then the RYA, you would know when,
You do know how it
sign-ups are.
is you know how hard it is to communicate with everybody. It is
Well, we're
hard.
gonna start, because your board up there says all the different things in it, and it's community, so a community bulletin board.
And this no fine, I think that's a great idea. People do look at our sign, and maybe we could do more than that this one time. Maybe we could work
Right.
something out.
We're planning on
I
it.
think we're considering a second sign down your way.
That would be great.
And if we could communicate that way, more,
A sign by the library
Yes.
would be easier to read because people stop at the light
true.
and now you're stuck, like the one in Belmar. If you're stuck in traffic, you're reading the whole sign because what else do you have to look at waiting for the light? The one that you have is difficult to read.
Thanks.
Here. But I like it, no, but if you have a light, you have to stop. Yeah, you have to.
You're driving.
You're, yeah, unless you're in that Saturday
no,
traffic.
I appreciate the input. Let's hear it.
It drives by too fast, so you don't want to
Okay,
cause
so
an
let's keep
accident.
the meeting under control. Was there thank you for coming, we appreciate it, and we'll make sure, just please, Joyce, communicate anything you want to Joyce. She does a great job with the sign, and she also communicates with our website and our Facebook page.
Talk to the seniors about. The seniors have.
Let them,
We are gonna talk to the seniors. We have some people on vacation right now.
I told him I wasn't going to be that.
Refreshments that day at the open house.
Yes.
I'll bring a couple bucks to the Lord's.
Senior speaking to seniors.
I'll bring 3.
Thanks for coming, guys, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Anyone else wishing to speak? No?
She's okay.
Seeing no one else, is there a motion to close the public portion?
I'll make a motion to close the public.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein, second by Ms. Patskell, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody else? You guys want to close the public portion?
Yes.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Patskell, second by Mr. Ranieri, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, we are adjourned at 7:34.